Hi, my name is Kelsey Miehe, and I was selected as the Fall 2018 California Campus Compact Community Engagement Student Fellow at the Orange County Zoo. My grandma Lisa here will be asking me a few questions about my experience.
Good afternoon. Briefly describe your service experience as a California Campus Compact Community Engagement Student Fellow.
During my time volunteering at the zoo, I was able to gain firsthand experience that you don't realize goes into the everyday care and maintenance of the animals and just preparing a zoo for open and close. Some examples of this are cleaning their habitats, just preparing their meals and seeing how much each animal needs, what each animal receives, and everything's carefully measured out to determine that they receive the best and proper combination of foods to maintain a healthy weight and keep them healthy overall.
Can you describe what you learned about yourself during this time?
Something in particular that I learned about myself was, we don't realize that these animals living in captivity, if they don't receive the proper mental stimulation and just if they're not kept going, essentially, they easily get bored and then they quickly become depressed and then they can get sick, and this just leads to an unhealthy or shortened lifespan overall. And the way that we can avoid this in our zoos is by these animals being provided with a mental stimulation called enrichment. And by receiving various forms of enrichment, they're able to be stimulated in different ways, whether it's physically or sensory stimulation or cognitive stimulation. They're just able to receive that mental and physical stimulation that they need to keep them healthy and happy, and just ensure that they receive the best, have the best life possible. And I think something I learned about myself was just how important it is to me that all animals in captivity receive that proper mental stimulation and enrichment.
What impact do you feel your engagement had on the community?
I think more so it'll be a future impact. So what I was able to experience through my time at the zoo is it's an experience that not many people have. So based off of what I learned at the zoo, I'm able to go and share that experience with others. And as I mentioned before, like the enrichment, I can share with others the importance of them having that availability and them being provided with that so that they can live happy and healthy lives. And I can share that with others and help that to be important to them too.
How can this experience apply to other situations, such as other work experience, connections to your major, your community at home, your family and friends, etc. in your life?
I think personally, one of the biggest things for me is as a vet tech student, one of my big interests has been going into zoo medicine after I graduate. And first, I think this would definitely be helpful to me in obtaining a job in zoo medicine, as it's a very competitive field. And then also, I think it'll be a big help to me in having a kickstart into knowing the best and proper way to care for these animals.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
First off, because of my experience in the California Campus Compact Community Engagement Student Fellowship Program, I was able to gain, like I mentioned before, the knowledge of the animals, but not only what makes them unique I was able to see not only what makes them unique as a species. For example, obviously we might have a favorite animal over other animals. I was able to also see, though, what makes them unique as individual animals and what makes them shine in their own personalities. For example, one of the mountain lions, she was a princess, and she loved bell peppers, and she was a sucker for bell peppers. One of the other mountain lions, though, was a big goofball and loved any sort of enrichment he was offered, whereas the female was a little bit more picky when it came to enrichment. So it was just After spending, an extended time around these animals, you grow to love and appreciate what makes them not only unique as a species, but as individuals. And that was really unique and exciting to see and to learn about them. Also, I would like to greatly thank the California Campus Compact for this wonderful experience, and also Stanbridge University for providing me with this great opportunity. It was a huge blessing to me. So thank you very much. And thank you guys for watching.
Wonderful.